Hey, so it is June 27th. I have been here for about a month and a half, and just gonna talk about a couple more things here about surkhet and specifically birendranagar. Um, yeah, so it's the end of the fiscal year, and before the monsoon starts, which is kind of now, everyone's trying to rush to use whatever money they have left to complete any construction projects before they can't. So it's kind of a mad dash. Like, in front of our office, they tore apart the road and they're installing these gutters, kind of drainage lanes on the sides of the road, but they're fancy now instead of putrid. And they have like really cool rocks and cement wall structures. Really cool. But I had a meeting with somebody, and by the time it was done, our a plow was tearing up our road, and there was a huge moat outside of our office. So you had to do this like Indiana Jones type jump to get across. So that was cool. Still going on. Hopefully it's done soon. Not this last Sunday, but the Sunday prior, we hiked at 107 degrees up into a radio tower that overlooks the entirety of birendranagar. It was incredible and hot, and I won't do it again soon. Actually, it's the hottest recorded day this summer, so questionable choices. Clothing can be tailored here for cheap. I may have mentioned this in the last video, but basically it's like a lot of my coworkers have gotten dresses made, so they buy the material for like 600 rupees, and then they have women who are associated with our organization create the clothing for about 300. So in total it's about 900 rupees, which again is about $8-ish. It's great. Custom made dress just for you. Let me give you a flat tour later, and then I want to talk about the horns here. Instead of just really aggressive horns that like in the United States that go brr, brr, they actually have really fun horns here, and by that I mean that they go brr, brr. Like if someone were to hold it down, it would just keep over and over again, and it's just the most playful and delightful thing. I asked the Nepali people here what they thought. They were like, it's fucking annoying. But I love it. It's so joyous. It brings me much happiness. Yeah, so crazy amount of monsoon has happened. So our soccer field right next door is just soaked most of the time. So kids will be playing and like slipping, and it looks like a old Benny Hill sketch, and just people are like, wow, a lot of slapstick. But there's also grass growing in the field now, which now looks really pretty. And then yeah. So another couple notes on religion here. So in Hindu culture, well, in the Hindu religion, this cow is sacred, but I didn't know how sacred, so I thought like that really just was like, oh cool, this cow's poop can be burnt as a really effective fuel, and when it's dried out, and then it provides milk. I thought those two things made the cow enough to worship, but they do a lot more things with cow products here. Like they, in some ways, purify things with cow urine, and then they actually also use cow feces to cover the outside of houses. This mostly happens in like rural villages, but there's still some houses here that definitely have this practice. Primarily, the task falls to women. So every morning they mix the cow poop with enough water to make it malleable, and then they they put it on the wall to hole up any cracks that have happened. I asked a coworker who grew up in a village if like cow dung is a specifically like a good building material, and he really didn't think so. So that kind of sucks. But in a lighter note, we have a piece of cow poop above the door in our office because it purifies the space. So that's fun. We also in Nepal have Lumbini, which is the birthplace of the good Lord Buddha. I think that's exciting. I've only ever read Siddhartha, and that's not really accurate at all. Not accurate. And then, so hopefully I get to go visit Lumbini on my way back to Kathmandu. Yeah, here, let's do a short flat tour. Basically, this is the porch on the 3rd floor. It's really nice. Favorite place all of Birendranagar because you get the best sunsets and you get to watch the lightning shoot across the sky. It's incredible. Okay. Oh, and people were drying clothes here. And then bathroom. And then this is my room. Here, it's really messy, but I have a mosquito net, which is great. Outside is a very well organized garden, so that's a nice little view. And yeah, let's see, that's about all I wanted to show you. Thanks for watching. Until next time.